lineups and kickoff when we get back.
I need my heart to stop slowing.
The weather delay is in the books, and we are just about set for the first ever kickoff between Sarasota Paradise and the Charlotte Independents. And speaking of first, Charlotte with a win would move into first place in the league table. Meanwhile, upstart Sarasota searching for a monumental win on the road. This match brought to you by Novant Health, the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents, with same and next day sick visits. Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Hi everybody, John Gross with you on this Saturday night as we dive into the USL League One standings, brought to you by Carolina Office Solutions. And as you see, Charlotte Independents sitting in a really good spot with 2 months left in the regular season. 2 points shy of Union Omaha, top of the table. Again, a win today would put them in first. Meanwhile, Sarasota is sitting in 15th place. They are 10 points back at the playoff line with 13 matches left to play, including tonight's fixture. Well, Charlotte Independents has been sensational at home this season. They're 3-0-0 in their last 3 matches. Overall in league play, 9-1-0 in the friendly confines of American Legion Memorial Stadium. And not only have they been winning matches, they've been dominating the opposition at this venue. As you see in the bottom, 25-11, the combined scoreline in their 10 home league matches. And they will look to continue that tonight against Sarasota Paradise. Their only home loss against Chattanooga last month. Sway Bumaru has taken the league by storm as of late. He is our player to watch tonight, brought to you by Gatorade. 6 goals scored since July 11, and he's been a major boost for them given the injury to Luis Alvarez, who missed about a month or so. Alvarez entered that injury hiatus, leading the league in goals. He leaves with now Sway Bumaru, the Golden Boot leader in USL League One. 10 goals in the season for the Cameroonian, who just cannot stop scoring. He scored in 3 straight, 4 goals over that span. It will be a challenge tonight for first-year club Sarasota Paradise, but they have battled tough against some of the top teams in the league. This is a look at some of their matchups against the top 4 in USL League One. And how about the goal differential? -2 goal differential against the top 3. They're -10 against the rest of the league. And it is something that Mika Elavara actually mentioned in our chat earlier this week. They get up for the big matches in big venues in hostile environments. And they'll look to do the same thing today against a Charlotte Independent side that is just 2 points shy of the top of the table. This is a Sarasota side coming off of a heartbreaking loss against Knoxville, but the one bright spot was Reed Valentine backing his first goal of the season. Now you look at this number, 48-day scoring drought. They were goalless in back-to-back matches and back-to-back draws. That being said, they did not have a whole lot of matches. It has been a light schedule as of late for Mika Elavara's side. First ever meeting between Charlotte Independents and Sarasota Paradise. With the weather delay in the books, we are ready to roll in the Queen City. We'll have lineups and kickoff when we get back.
I need my heart to stop slowing me down. I want a plan that fixes this, fast, and an expert who will talk me through it. I want a heart specialist at the top of the field, and a scar too small to notice. I want to be back out here, because I want to give them what this place gives me.
For nationally recognized heart and vascular care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high-quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive,
Babe,
heartwarming
it's
story
8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Moments away from getting things underway for the first time ever between Charlotte Independence and Sarasota Paradise. This match is brought to you by Novant Health. About a 25 or so minute weather delay, pushing back kick time. But we are just about ready to roll. And we dive into the starting 11. First for Mike Jeffrey's side, the June Coach of the Month in USL League One. Two changes from their match last Saturday against Greenville Triumph. Sega Koulibaly making his first start of the season, one of the center backs for this team. Joey Skinner also returning to the 11. Luis Alvarez unavailable for selection. He was listed on the injury report today, so we touched on Suebu Maru, what he could do up front, but also look out for Jaime and for Baquero, two instigators in the midfield for this independent squad. Meanwhile, for Sarasota Paradise, 3 changes for them in the starting 11 from their last match against one Knoxville. Most notably, it is Garrett McLaughlin getting the start atop the formation, one of the all-time leading goal scorers in USL League One history, 3rd place to be exact, getting his 12th start of the campaign. Declan Waters anchors this back line, the sturdy center back. And Anderson Rosa, another key player for them, fullback who has been dynamic throughout the campaign. And there is Suebu Maru, a lot on his shoulders today once again. No Luis Alvarez, so it is Maru, the current Golden Boot leader. The bell has been rung. And there is the whistle from Benjamin Meyer. We are underway, a historic night in Charlotte, North Carolina, the first ever meeting between the Jacks and Sarasota. About a 20 or so minute weather delay, pushing things back. The lightning in the area postponed the player warm-ups. We are all set to go. First ever match between these two sides. Charlotte Independence entering today at 12-4-3, winners of 3 straight matches. It's been a welcome response for them after dropping a pair of lopsided losses, uncharacteristically so, as Suebu Maru swings it centrally, laid back for Christopher Jaime. Here is Baquero, drives it in. Comes off of Aaron Walker, and a throw-in claimed by the Independents. Wins against Richmond, won Knoxville, and Greenville Triumph over the last 3 league matches. Now this Charlotte team did play Wednesday. They were one of 2 League One sides in the quarterfinals of the Prince Tires USL Cup. They fell 4-2 against the reigning champions of that competition, Hartford Athletic. Here is Matisse Gaffroy, and has it clipped away from behind. Bryant gives it right back to Jefferson Amaya. Clay Dimmick drives one in. Dimmick's ball. Waters got his head on it. Joey Skinner leaves it off for Jaime. Jaime lays it back. On it. Finds Baquero. This independent side puts so much pressure on opposing back lines. And I expect to see a lot of this today. A lot of Charlotte possession in and around the attacking third as Baquero volleys it central and Maru heads it home. What an opener! 2 minutes in, and it's 1-0 Charlotte Independence. I mean, this is superb. It's pass after pass after pass. And what a delivery that was from John Baquero. First of all, the ball from Koulibaly, finding Baquero, who volleys it across into the path of Suebu Maru. And the Golden Boot leader adds even more shine. It's his 11th of the season. And it's 1-0, the Independents striking early. Alex Sutton was slow to his feet as he concedes just 2 minutes into this match. a Charlotte Independent side that leads the league in goals in the first 15 minutes, now with 11. They also lead the league with most first half goals with 27 first half goals. And you compare that to the league average. The league average is 12 first half goals per team on the season, and they are more than double that. When you compare that to Sarasota, Paradise have just 5 first half goals this season. So the best first half team in the league against a team in Sarasota who has scored the fewest first half goals in the league. And that first half success showing up again for Mike Jeffrey's side. Sarasota 5-11-3 on this season. They are on the heels of a 2-1 heartbreaking defeat. Sean Karani swings it over everybody. So a goal kick on the way for Matt Levy. What a start for the Independents, who with a win would move to the top of the table. Union Omaha currently sitting at 41 points. They play tomorrow. Charlotte sitting at 39 points. So if the Jacks do win this, it might be a truncated spell at the top of the table, but still in a strong position as Jaime carries ahead. Play Dimmick. Finds Suebumaru, who scored moments ago. Jaime eyes one up and said leaves it for Baquero. Baquero's ball comes all the way through. It's a shanked hit by Gaffroy. Charlotte resets things. Baquero, 1 assist already, drives one through. Waters heads away. Maya recovers. Jaime now nods it over for Suebumaru. And his strike is blocked. Well played by Reed Valentine. So he gives it away. It's Gaffroy. Not the best of deliveries from Matisse Gaffroy. Let's dive into the injury report for both sides, brought to you by Novant Health. And not officially reported for either side, but there are a handful of Charlotte Independence players unavailable tonight, most notably Luis Alvarez, not on the team sheet. Alvarez missed a little over a month, though tonight would have been his 5th match back after that injury. He did leave the Hartford Athletic match in some discomfort on Wednesday, as it's lifted along for Garrett McLaughlin. McLaughlin through traffic, it's McLaughlin, headed away, comes out to Bryant, who screams it wide. And simply a goal kick for Levy. Ethan Bryant hasn't scored yet this season, but he has made a name for himself in this league over the years, most notably with Richmond Kickers, where he played under then Kickers assistant, now Sarasota head coach, Mika Elevara. The inaugural head man in Sarasota Paradise history. He knew this one would be challenging. He said his team has to stay disciplined tonight. He had glowing words about the Independents and about Mike Jeffries, the manager for Charlotte. Actually likened him to Carlos Ancelotti. He said that he literally spoke to his team about that. How he manages this team, how he gives his players a lot of freedom. As Jaime steps into it and brings it in with space. Jaime rolls it across and it's tapped in. John Baquero makes it 2. Charlotte Independence surging 8 minutes through. This has been an absolute clinic. Christopher Jaime finding John Baquero. It is 2-0, 8 minutes into this one. And a Charlotte Independent side that is playing its third match in a week, showing no signs of fatigue. Mike Jeffries acknowledged that his team was a bit tired. These last couple of days were solely about rest and recovery. And boy, they look refreshed. 8 minutes through, and a dream start for the Independents. And those first half woes for Sarasota, and the first half success for Charlotte, those trends continuing in this first 9 minutes. Charlotte now a league best 28 first half goals, including 12 in the first 15 minutes.
Be sure to check out the video board for that Black Tie Transportation Relay.
Charlotte's side that has won 3 straight matches. They are clicking at all cylinders. They had that little bit of a lull. They were winless in 3 straight, including a couple of lopsided losses against Spokane 3-0, then 4-2 against Chattanooga. As Koulibaly battles tough against McLaughlin. Here is Christopher Jaime. 1 assist already for Jaime, who leads the charge. Christopher Jaime leaves it for Gaffroy. Matisse Gaffroy is centering, feed for Baquero. And Reed Valentine stops that before Kates Sutton. Since that 3-match winless run and the back-to-back losses, Charlotte has won 3 straight. And they are sitting pretty in this first 10 minutes. Bryant gives it away. Here is Bryant once more. Manin, now Zahn. Now it's Baquero, who has an assist and a goal in the early goings. Rolled over towards Maru, who's in behind. Tuebu Maru, denied! Alex Sutton coming up with a big save. If that one got through, this game could have been curtains 10 minutes in. Sega Koulibaly, first start of the season with Charlotte. Koulibaly, somebody with 49 MLS appearances with LA Galaxy, and he battles tough here, and there is that high caliber ability on full display. A 1-2 for Sega Koulibaly. How about the center back pushing ahead? Now it's Baquero. A goal and an assist today for John Baquero. 5 goals and 7 assists on the season for one of the most creative midfielders in this league. Javid Romero lifts it for Baquero, hands it on for Joey Skinner. Skinner rolls it through. Valentine sweeps it away. It's volleyed by Baquero off target. Fans turn to CBS Sports Network on Sunday, August 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern for USL League One clash. Union Omaha looks to continue their run at the top as they host Richmond Kickers, who look to knock the Owls off their perch. Catch all the action on CBS Sports Network Sunday, August 16th. Bolaños whistled, and Gaffroy is slow to his feet. Benjamin Meyer having a word with Jonathan Bolaños. A frustrating start for Sarasota. It is a team that has had to navigate a very light schedule, which may sound nice on paper, but there are challenges that come with that. We'll get to it in a second as it's rolled only as deep as Jaime, who screams it in! Christopher Jaime, his first of the season! You could not script a better start for Charlotte Independence. It's 3 in 14 minutes. My goodness. Charlotte having its way with Sarasota. And Christopher Jaime, who is so impactful for this squad, has his first goal of this season. Almost every opposing coach I talked to when getting prepared for a Charlotte match speaks glowingly about Jaime's impact. And it may not always show up on the stat sheet because, again, this was only his first goal of this season. He has 4 assists as well. But as Mike Jeffries put it, he is the linchpin of this Independent squad. And now he's rewarded by finding the back of the net.
Be sure to check out the video board for that black tie transportation replay coming at you now.
Now 29 first half goals for Charlotte. 13 of them coming in the first 15 minutes. Always interesting to see how teams come out after a bit of a weather delay. Now, it was only a 25-minute delay or so, but it still messes up the rhythm. And, well, Charlotte has had no issues after the restart. Sarasota, a world of troubles. As Karani links up on the overlap, it's played in and lifted clear by Javan Romero for a throw. Javan Romero, young, talented center back. He's one of those names to watch in terms of a guy who can ascend up the ladder in the soccer world. Just 20 years of age. Here's Jonathan Bolaños. The veteran swings it in, and Koulibaly heads out for a corner kick. So a chance for Sarasota to get something to the board. Ethan Bryant will curl this into the area. Maybe taking just an inch or so. Bryant towards the back post. Bolaños volleys it back into play. Here's Brendan Kruger. Second start of the season for Kruger, the Florida native, as it's lifted into the area. And a goal kick coming for Levy. There is Brendan Kruger, first-year pro after a standout college career at High Point University. One of the top programs in the Carolinas, so he's familiar with these parts. High Point only about an hour and a half or so away from Charlotte. In case you're just joining us, no, the graphic is not wrong. It is 3-0, 17 minutes through. A second-minute goal by Swebu Maru. John Vaquero added to it in the 8th minute. And Christopher Jaime put home his first goal of the season in minute 14. Bolaños able to recover, but Vaquero wins it back. A brilliant tackle there by Declan Waters. Here is Kruger. Blows by Amaya, leaves it for Karani. Sean Karani sneaks one through, and Levy's there. Romero. There's Jefferson Amaya. Hangs one along. Season tickets are still available for the 2026 season, with packages starting at just $5 per match. Lock in your seats today by scanning the QR code or by visiting tickets.charlotteindependence.com to secure your spot with the Charlotte Independence.
Your Carolina Senate. Leah Corbin has scored for your Carolina Senate. First season goal.
We knew this Charlotte squad could score goals. They lead the league about 2.5 goals per match. That number will increase, already having scored 3 goals in this one. Here's Karani. Leaves it wide. Delivery nodded away by Dimmick.
Paradise corner kick.
Corner kick on the way for Ethan Bryant. This is his second. We'll see how Sarasota responds after getting absolutely smashed in the first 15 minutes. Ball in from Bryant, right to Levy. Quickly heaves it ahead for Swebu Maru. 1 goal already for Maru. Options alongside him. Maru connects with Gaffroy. Matisse Gaffroy. There's Clay Dimmick, the captain of this team. Lovely interplay here. Gaffroy finds Baquero. Oh, tried to backheel it for Dimmick. There is Garrett McLaughlin. Surges on Amaya. McLaughlin angling in. McLaughlin leaves it back. One more for McLaughlin. Romero, lovely step to break things up. He draws the foul to boot. Benjamin Meyer now having a chat with Aaron Walker, the player coach for Sarasota. He's primarily a coach of the youth ranks, the U20 team for Sarasota Paradise. Here's Romero. Jefferson Amaya, member of the El Salvador national team. What a story he is, coming through the Charlotte Independence Academy. Local guy from right here in the Queen City. Now playing with the Independence and on the world stage. Here's Jaime. Jaime stays with it. It's still Jaime. And no trouble for Sutton. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independence. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Aaron Walker. Karani. Back for Walker. Callum stretch. Links up with Bryant. Bryant maneuvers free. Bryant! Oh my! What a hit it was. We've seen a couple of nice goals already today. This one I think would have topped the bunch. Whew. What a hit by Bryant. Part of that quartet of former Richmond kickers who played under Mika Elavara. Now with Sarasota under his leadership, the Sunshine State. Swebumaru. That's driven in towards Dimmick. Dimmick leaves it off. Will be a throw for the Independents. Jaime. Dimmick. Here's Jonathan Bolaños. Bolaños showing that pace. And Koulibaly nicks it away. Bolaños threads it back for Garrett McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Goal kick for Matt Levy. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select product specials and Select, the player's choice. Final 20 minutes of this first 45 as it's brought in by Jaime. Sarasota looking for the whistle, and it is granted. Handball's the call. A first half to remember if you are an Independent supporter. 3-0 lead for Charlotte Independence in the first ever meeting between these two sides. Weather has cleared up after about a 20 or so minute delay at American Legion Memorial Stadium. John Gross with you on this Saturday evening. A trio of goals in the first 14 minutes for the Independents. Swebumaru in minute 2, John Beccaro in the 8th, and Christopher Jaime in the 14th. The squad that thrives in the first half, they thrive in the first 15 minutes in particular. Now a league best 13 goals in the first 15 minutes, which is actually above the league average for overall first half goals per team. They're dominant early on in matches. As it stands, they will move to the top of the table, barring a Sarasota surge back into this one. Union Omaha currently occupying the top spot. They will play tomorrow as Dimmick, a lovely touch by Clay Dimmick. The captain finds Jaime. Jaime! His strike blocked. Declan Waters standing in the way. Geoffroy leaves it back. Skinner rolls it in. And Sutton called into action. The thing about this Charlotte side, even when they have a lead, there is never a sense of letting up. They are full throttle from minute 1 through minute 90, regardless of the scoreline. And there is the scoring summary. 3 goals, 14 minutes. Team that played on Wednesday against a USL Championship side in the Prince Tires USL Cup. They also played last Saturday to a 1-0 win against Greenville Triumph. Third match in a week. Zero fatigue as Declan Waters is down.
Fans, don't forget, starting
Reigning
September
all-league
12th,
center back.
one lucky fan will be selected during every
Captains this
home match
Sarasota squad.
in our Kick It and Pick It halftime contest for the chance to win amazing prizes, including a big screen TV, a Blackstone grill, and more. Make sure you're in your seat.
Waters.
You could be our
Good to see
next
him back on his
contestant.
feet, the anchor of this back line. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina is the official health insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross NC makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross NC. Better care starts here. Nearing the half-hour mark in this one. Charlotte's attack clicking at all cylinders as it's done all season long. So to see them score 3 goals, maybe not the most shocking thing, but what has been surprising is Sarasota's start to this one. It's a squad that has been competitive against the upper echelon of squads in this league. You even look back to last match against One Knoxville, a heartbreaking defeat. They fell 2-1 at One Knox, which is a very difficult place to play for many reasons. That was a match in which they could have won. They at least should have drawn. It was on nearly the final kick of the ball that they conceded a goal. Baba Cardian putting home the winner. But it was a match that was 0-0. Pardon me, it was 1-0, One Knoxville. Aaron Walker stepped up to this penalty spot for a PK. His shot was turned away, but a couple minutes after that, Reed Valentine did in fact tie it. It seemed like they were destined to at least pick up a point. Well, they didn't do so, and again showed that they can compete with some of the top teams in this league, though different story today as it's swung out wide for Stretch, looking for Karani. Bonin gives it away. Stretch's cross blocked by Joey Skinner. Ethan Bryan. Bolaños. Anderson Rosa swings it in. Rosa's ball finds the head of Karani and right at Matt Levy. It's better though from Sarasota. They've come into this match as things have progressed, and there are 2 independent players down.
Invigory is the official health and wellness partner of the Charlotte
Romero.
Independents. From training and recovery to everyday
Back on his
wellness,
feet.
Invigory helps athletes and our community stay game ready. Visit Invigory today and take the next step in your wellness journey.
We will see the athletic trainer head out there.
Fans, your Charlotte Independents
Is
return back
Matisse
to
Gerfroy
Metro County Sportsplex.
getting
As your
looked at.
Jacks face off against AD
First-year pro
Alta
after
FC on Friday,
an all-conference
August
season at
28th.
Division I
Make sure to
University
get
of
your
St.
tickets now
Thomas.
so you don't miss out on the fun.
Native of France, who came to the U.S. to play 4 seasons at NAIA, Texas Wesleyan University. It always amazes me, the journey of the international players who come to play in the U.S. at smaller schools. They get discovered, and then boom, they really blow up from there. Get a good look at Raoud Manin, native of France, who plays for the Martinique national team. Gefroy can his feet.
As we're just past the 30-minute mark, and that means it's time
Levy
for
and
all
Koulibaly chatting. This is Koulibaly's first start of the season with Charlotte. He's been rock solid so far.
Please make your way to the Gatorade sign located to the left of the scoreboard.
So we will restart with a drop ball. One other element of this match, given that it is the first ever meeting between these teams, Mike Jeffries acknowledged that there was a mystery heading into this one, a bit of a surprise element, given that they had never played each other, and also Sarasota just hadn't played many league matches lately. He acknowledged that this is a very veteran Sarasota team, despite that initial sense of mystery, of intrigue, of perhaps a surprise. Mike Jeffries' side well prepared for this one, and that initial barrage of pressure that they put on teams in possession and out of possession on full display today as it's rolled for McLaughlin. McLaughlin strike blocked by Koulibaly.
Paradise corner kick.
Corner kick other way from Brendan Kruger. We will see a change for the Independents as Matisse Gouffroy, his night comes to a premature end, and Vigo Ortiz, the 18-year-old, will replace him. Corner kick from Brendan Kruger. Kruger's ball is hit just wide by Bolaños. He was asking for a deflection to no avail.
And it's a goal kick for your Charlotte Independents and a substitution on the field for your Jacks.
Pretty solid delivery, and again, as this match has progressed, we've seen Sarasota start to generate some more chances. They have a lot of work to do to try to fight their way back into this one. Callum Stretch. Sarasota salvaged something from this first half. You get a goal before the whistle, have a little bit of life heading into half number 2. There's Kruger. Stretch. Karani. Kruger. Walker once more. There's Walker occupying that unique role as a player coach. Kruger swings one in. And a handball is the call.
Paradise corner kick.
This will amount to a very short corner kick, just outside of the area. I mean, look how close that was. That's a foot away. That's a penalty kick.
Correction, going to be a free kick just outside the box for the Paradise.
Off the arm of Jovan Romero. So Rosa and Bryant having a meeting of the minds. It is Rosa who sails it high, and a goal kick coming. Fans, get ready. Beginning September 12th, we are launching our brand new Kick It and Win It halftime competition. Want a chance to compete in the field? Just be at the match. We'll be selecting contestants live from the crowd, and you could be playing for incredible prizes like a big screen TV, a Blackstone grill, an Xbox, and much more. Don't miss your chance to step onto the pitch and kick it and win it at halftime. Sounds like quite the promotion right there. Some good prizes. Lachlan, taken away by Koulibaly. Dimick able to roll it out for a throw. Dimick asking his team to pick up the intensity a bit. They got off to that flying start. 3 goals in the first 14 minutes. They come back down to earth as this first half has progressed. Then again, you can't expect that level of intensity, level of success for all 90 minutes. Rosa. He's been as quality of a fullback as we've seen in the league this season. Bolaños. Brendan Kruger. Rosa trying to sneak one through. It's well defended by Raoud Manin. Rolled ahead for Sway Bumaru, who has a goal already. The Golden Boot leader dances, leaves it for Dimick. The captain, one more for Igo Ortiz. Ortiz on the attack. Ortiz flings it in. Kruger lifts it away. Koulibaly, hard challenge. Will it be a card? Will not. Checks on Jonathan Bolaños, who bore the brunt of that Koulibaly challenge. And Koulibaly now having a word with Benjamin Meyer. And I'm not the best lip reader, but I can say with about 99% certainty, he said, settle down, settle down. Bolaños. Final minutes of this first 45. As it stands, Charlotte Independence on track to move to the top of the table. There's Jefferson Amaya. Ahead for Jaime. A goal and assist today for Christopher Jaime. Links up with Baquero, who also has a goal and an assist today. Baquero cuts it in, blasts it, and Sutton punches over the crossbar. John Baquero, a lethal piece on this independent side, and he tests Alex Sutton, who's been a busy man in this first half.
Number 10, John Baquero with the kick.
John Baquero, who won the corner kick, will also take the corner kick. One of the most creative midfielders in this league. Now tied for the league lead with 7 assists on the season. He also has 5 goals. Baquero, it's a driven ball that Rosa heads away. Maya is looking for Romero, and a bit heavy in the feed. is where Charlotte can really beat you as well. This press is just lethal. Good throw and finding Bryant in stride. And I'm just amazed at the intensity that Charlotte has shown in this first half, especially early on, given that this is match number 3 for them in a week. They just played that USL Cup match against Hartford Athletic. They really went for it. They lost it 4-2, but they gave it their best as McLaughlin is clipped out of possession again by Koulibaly. What a first half it has been for him. Maru, lovely little header for Manin. Manin searches on. Advantage had been played. Card comes out. Callum Stretch booked in the final moments of this first 45.
The yellow card was to number 6, Callum Stretch.
A bit of a sloppy slide tackle. Does result in the yellow.
And the referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time is presented
4 minutes
by
of added time issued in by our 4th official. As it's rolled for Vigo Ortiz. Ortiz, his ball broken up by Reed Valentine. Skinner. It's possessed by Stretch. Here comes Karani. Dashing through. Sean Karani stays with it, covering a lot of ground in this run. Walker. Waters. For a stretch. Just moments removed from that yellow card. Rosa. McLaughlin, 3rd leading goal scorer in league history. Leading goal scorer also on the Sarasota side, and Emiliano Terzaghi. Here is McLaughlin. And a corner kick claimed. Pepsi is the official soft drink of the Charlotte Independents. Enjoying ice-cold Pepsi while watching the Jacks. Pepsi, born in the Carolinas. The offside flag actually was raised, so no corner kick. Instead, Matt Levy will put it back into play. Levy just about halfway home to his 5th clean sheet of this season. Kept a clean sheet against Greenville Triumph last Saturday. Greenville playing right now against Knoxville. That's 0-0. This is one of 6 matches being played in a busy Saturday night in USL League One. And it's actually not the only high-scoring first half. Westchester, how about this? They lead Naples 3-0 at the midway point. Cosmos and Avialta scoreless. Fort Wayne and Chattanooga also scoreless 27 minutes through. Raoud Manin. There's Javan Romero. LAFC Academy product. It's just daring Sarasota to put a little bit of pressure on him. Vaquero, and this is a surefire booking. And Bolaños knew it right away. That is a frustration foul.
The yellow card presented to number 17, Jonathan
Bolaños, this is just reckless right there. He's shown yellow. a clumsy foul committed by a league veteran who is facing his former Westchester head coach, Dave Carton. Led Westchester last season, now an assistant coach for Sarasota. Final seconds of this first half. Will the Independents go for one more? And there is the whistle. And what a first half it was. A 3-0 lead for Charlotte. A trio of goals in the first 14 minutes of the match. And Mike Jeffrey's side halfway home to a convincing 3-point result at American Legion Memorial Stadium. Sway Bumaru, John Baquero, Christopher Jaime, all etching their names onto the score sheet. Halftime brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott of Arrowwood. A 3-0 lead for the Independents over Sarasota Paradise. Halftime continues next.
I need my back to give me a break. I want options and a doctor who helps me choose the right one. I want technology informing my surgeon's every move so I get the fastest recovery. I want to get back with the guys before I miss another Saturday, because I've got plenty left in the tank.
For the gold standard in spine surgery, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Your Charlotte Independents!
What an affordable and exciting outing for the whole family. The Charlotte Independents has you covered. Introducing the Charlotte Independents Family 4-Pack. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, starting at only $80. It's everything you need for a family night filled with soccer fun. Come see your Charlotte Independents play at American Legion Memorial Stadium. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your Family 4-Pack today at charlotteindependents.com.
Halftime brought to you by Courtyard Marriott. A lovely look at Uptown Charlotte. A 3-0 lead. The Independents all over Sarasota Paradise. Always a lot of fun things going on around the league. Let's take a look at the experience to dive into one of those topics.
They are more than shiny and new. The latest collection of brand new stadiums in USL are a commitment to communities. Fans in Boise have set attendance records. Finishing touches greet the fans in Fort Wayne weekly. In Greenville, Triumph fans are in love with their permanent new home. These projects take time and patience, but nothing gets a community excited like seeing a shovel in the ground. Detroit City of the USL Championship has gone from dreams to renderings to construction. At its recent groundbreaking in Southwest Detroit, Alumni Phi Stadium became a vision for the very near future.
We've been incredibly fortunate to create something that's way bigger than us, and that we have the great fortune of being stewards of it. And the stadium represents really an investment in that community, an investment in this neighborhood, a tremendous investment in the city, and something that will be around for generations to come.
With this stadium, the club is investing in its future and demonstrating a long-term commitment to building a sustainable, community-driven club. I'm excited for what the future holds for Detroit City. I can't wait to be back here for the opening match in 2028. And I want to say congratulations to the fans, supporters, ownership group, and the entire community that made this amazing new home possible.
At 15,000 seats, Alumni Fi raises the bar for Detroit City. Soon there will be more groundbreakings and sounds of stadium construction as USL gets closer to the launch of Premier.
(3-0) the scoreline. Charlotte Independence sitting pretty through 45 minutes. Halftime brought to you by Courtyard Marriott here in Uptown Charlotte. Halftime continues when we get back.
Unreal. Football's night. A jaw-dropping leveler. Stoppage time draw. Wonderful finish in the USL.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Dorado calls his own number, and City Stadium has turned into a frenzy.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Hay mucha fiesta, señor Martino. Hay sed de revancha, doctor. Pero falta gol y estamos a esperar a un gol. ¿Hugo Sánchez? Sí, tira para adelante. ¿Quién maneja? ¿Un futbolista? ¡Llegamos por fin! ¡Ay, bendito sea el chofer, doctor! Hugo, ¿regreso a las canchas? ¿Algún consejo?
Sí, confía y cree en ti.
¡Ey! ¡Vas al norte! A donde me den la oportunidad, pero listo para dar el paso. ¡Listo, vámonos!
I need my heart to stop slowing me down. I want a plan that fixes this fast, and an expert who will talk me through it. I want a heart specialist at the top of the field, and a scar too small to notice. I want to be back out here because I want to give them what this place gives me.
For nationally recognized heart and vascular care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Halftime brought to you by Courtyard Marriott. 3 goals through 14 minutes, and the Independents hung on from there in the first half. A 3-goal edge for Mike Jeffrey's side as they are en route to moving to the top of the table. Let's dive in to the upcoming schedule, brought to you by Courtyard Marriott, and a major matchup coming up next at Forward Madison next Saturday. 2 of the top teams in the league and the 2 top attacking teams in the league going at it as the Independents head up to Forward Madison. Then a couple of interesting home matches. AV Alta, always a challenging team to face. And then Portland Hearts of Pine. They've hit a bit of a lull lately, but still have some dangerous pieces as well. So that's a look at the next 3 matches for the Independents. Meanwhile, a look at the Sarasota schedule, also brought to you by Courtyard Marriott. They return home to take on Chattanooga on Wednesday for their first home league match since June 13th. Over 2 months between home league matches. Ridiculous quirk in their schedule. Then they go to Union Omaha to take on the team that's currently sitting in first before heading to New York Cosmos, trying to pick up 3 points up in Paterson, New Jersey. The Carolina Reaper absolutely loving that first half. A 3-goal edge for his beloved Charlotte Independence will get you set for half number 2 after this.
I need my back to give me a break. I want options and a doctor who helps me choose the right one. I want technology informing my surgeon's every move so I get the fastest recovery. I want to get back with the guys before I miss another Saturday, because I've got plenty left in the tank.
For the gold standard in spine surgery, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
It's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive
Babe,
heartwarming
it's
story.
8 a.m.
Coming up next as well.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
It is halftime in League One. We hope you're enjoying your match. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at the headlines. Spokane Velocity gave Colorado Springs a run at the quarterfinals of the Prinks Tires USL Cup, but it was a Panenka in the penalty kick shootout by Corey Bennett that sent the championship club through to the semifinals. Charlotte Independence fell 4-2 to defending Cup champ Hartford Athletic. Last weekend, Forward Madison's 9-match unbeaten run came to an end, and clubs are finding out how tough it is to get a result at AC Boise. Blake Bodley electrified the crowd with an 87th minute goal in that 2-1 Boise victory. That's 7 goals now in the final 15 minutes and stoppage time at home this season. Make no mistake, aside from that defeat, Forward Madison is on the rise, and head coach Matt Glazer is recognized as our League One Coach of the Month for July. An incredible month for the Mingos with 5 victories in all competitions. Madison outscored opponents 13-3 in 4 league matches. Upcoming national spotlight games all on CBS Sports Network. Omaha hosting Richmond this weekend. Phoenix Rising and Colorado Springs in the championship on the 19th. That game is also on 2DN, and then it's Orange County and FC Tulsa on the 22nd. This is the USL Halftime Update. Let's get you back out to your match.
Buzz for Charlotte, and we start things off in minute number 2. Halftime highlights brought to you by Novant Health. Angling ball from Sega Koulibaly, volleyed in by Baquero on an absolute platter for Swebu Maru. I mean, look at these passes. It's a lovely ball, but then just a perfect cross into Swebu Maru, who scores his league-leading 11th goal of the season. 8th minute we go. Christopher Jaime is the linchpin of this team, according to Mike Jeffries. Doing linchpin type things right there. Wins the ball and then links up with John Baquero, who's just sitting on that back post. Baquero, the goal and the assist as he finishes off a second in the 8th minute. And remember that name, Christopher Jaime, because just 6 minutes later, he would get on the score sheet. His first goal of 2026. In fact, his first goal as a member of the Independents. And this was it. One more look at it. A stinging hit. His first goal And really a major piece of this team all season. Nice to see him rewarded on the score sheet. First half dominated by the Independents, +5 in shots, +5 in shots on target. Of course, those 3 early goals in the first 14 minutes. The possession numbers were more skewed towards Charlotte. Then as the half progressed, Sarasota got more into it, but still in a major hole as we get set for half number 2. Couple of changes for this Sarasota side. Chandler O'Dwyer entering for Ethan Bryant, and it's Burlew on for Callum Stretch.
Let's ride.
We're underway in half number 2, a 3-0 lead for Charlotte Independents. Here you see it, Roberto Burlew, Chandler O'Dwyer on. John Gross with you on this Saturday evening. For our entire fantastic team, we appreciate all of you making us a part of your Saturday night. And if you are an Independent supporter, what a Saturday night it has been. A 3-0 scoreline. Team that has won 3 straight, about 45 minutes away from making that 4 in a row, which would only be the 2nd longest winning streak of the season for them. They won 8 in a row. Came to an end a couple of weeks back, where they were unbeaten 10 straight as well, as Bolaños wins it back. Amaya, good recovery to jar and out of danger. And this was not a day 1 success story for Charlotte. They opened up the season 1-2-2 in the first 5 matches. Since then, 11-2-1, including that 10-match unbeaten run from early May to early July. And in that 10-match unbeaten run, they had an 8-match winning streak. They've won 3 straight entering tonight, and they're in line for a 4th in a row, barring a Sarasota rally, which, look, this is a Sarasota team that knows how to fight. They've been competitive against some high-level teams this season. Even look back to last Saturday against one Knoxville at a tough place to play. Mika Elavara said he was incredibly proud of his team's effort and performance in that match. As Karani races after it, Sean Karani gets there. Karani, his ball blocked by Romero, and a corner kick claimed by Sarasota. Fourth corner kick of the night for the Paradise. Brendan Kruger will send this in, just his 2nd start of the season. Ball in from Kruger, a lot of air under it. Headed central. Skinner is there and he lifts it away. Aaron Walker cycles it over for Anderson Rosa. Penetrating feed broken up, and it's recovered by Ortiz. Here's Jaime now, looking back for Ortiz, and Walker breaks it up. Jaime there on the follow. First spell of possession that we've seen from the Independents in this 2nd half. Baquero, a goal and an assist today for John Baquero. Links up with Vigo Ortiz. Oh, a lovely touch around. Ortiz denied by Sutton. And Dimmick shanked it upstairs. What a lovely moment of brilliance by Vigo Ortiz as he maneuvers around a stout fullback in Rosa. Look at her black tie bus charters replay. Bolaños trunches on, he wins the whistle, and it will be a card. Sega Koulibaly shown yellow in the 50th. did seem like that card was destined to come. He is a physical player. And Benjamin Meyer already had a couple of chats with Sega Coulibaly. First-year Independence player who missed a few months, but back today and actually starting for the first time this season. Native of France, who has experience with Le Bleu at the youth level.
Yellow card presented to number 4, Sega Coulibaly.
A trio of Paradise players stand over it. O'Dwyer just set it, rolls it to the right, and Kruger to the left. And it will be Chandler O'Dwyer bounces it off of Levy. And Matt Levy's down. Look at her black tie bus charters replay. And Levy, some serious discomfort. Levy require medical attention. That ball bounced into Levy's face. Take a pronounced hop off this turf. We'll get a look at it. Watch this. Oh, just off his face.
What an affordable and exciting outing for the whole family. The Charlotte Independence has you covered. Introducing the Charlotte Independence family.
Matt Levy has been the only goalkeeper who's played this season for Charlotte. Georgios Tassouris, the Cypriot, is the backup goalkeeper. If Levy is not good to stay in there. Jeffries looks on. As this goalkeeper is getting an extended look. Levy, the fourth-year Independence player, second year as a starter. He patiently waited for a couple of seasons as a backup. And he's slowly starting to rise. And there's Mika Elavara, the inaugural manager in club history. It's always a unique position for somebody to be in because there's so much more to being that first-year manager than just the results on the pitch. It's about building a club, building an identity, building a youth group, and you look at what this organization has done. They have the U20 side, which Aaron Walker leads, player coach for this team, and they actually just announced last week their first 5 academy contracts. So that's always a notable moment for a first-year club, and one of the 5 players actually Mika Elavara's son. And Mika Elavara did say he expects to see some of those players make their pro debuts this season. We'll certainly monitor that as the season progresses, and a welcome sign for Charlotte as Matt Levy is A-OK. Get back to it, and it's Joey Skinner. Drives one towards Swebu Maru. Here's Baquero. Jefferson Amaya, who really emulates everything that USL League One clubs want to see from players. He came through their academy, ended up playing in college, now playing pro with this team. El Salvador national team player as well as Jefferson Amaya. So it's about finding that local talent, developing them, having them find success elsewhere or ideally with the club. That's exactly what Amaya's done. Here is Javid Romero. Skinner lost it. Independence looking for the handball call to no avail. Kruger, bit of a bobble in his run. One back by Charlotte. Amaya wins the foul. Skinner, another former Charlotte Independence Academy product. Here comes McLaughlin. Bolaños leaves it off. Chandler O'Dwyer now. Anderson Rosa. Bolaños. Gives it off. 1-2 back for Bolaños. Read like a book by Baquero. Lovely feed. Another back heel for Jaime. And Jaime goes down, wins the foul. Lovely interplay between Jaime and Ortiz. Look at this. Jaime going down, but it was that couple of little lovely touches before that as well. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Here's Baquero. Jaime. A goal and assist today for Christopher Jaime. And it's headed out by Raoud Manin. Sarasota has Sander Ruud getting ready to enter. The crafty midfielder who's tied for second in the league with 6 assists this season. Here's McLaughlin. Waters. Kruger wide for Bolaños. This is 17 on 17. Bolaños going at Dimmick. Bolaños. Can they break down this independent side? 1-2 from McLaughlin to Bolaños. McLaughlin again. Walker cycles it over for Burlew. Karani. Zigs inside. Karani finds an unmarked McLaughlin. It was a promising moment, but comes to an abrupt end, though. Waters does retain it for his side. McLaughlin. McLaughlin again, drives one across. Dimmick is there defensively. Plays it along for Swaybu Maru. The Golden Boot leader, Swaybu Maru, rolls it ahead. Jaime could not get there. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all of your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Karani goes at Skinner. Sean Karani Skinner, textbook 1v1 defending as he draws the foul. And here is the Sarasota change. Sander Ruud is on for Sean Karani. Ruud, the second-year pro from Norway. One of 5 players from a Scandinavian country on this Sarasota roster. Mika Elavara, the manager for the Sarasota team, is from Finland, so a nice contingent of representation from that part of the world. Jaime gets tangled up with Ruud right after Ruud came on. Benjamin Meyer, let's see how we'll handle this. Called over the captains. Jaime up to his feet. Ruud getting a talking to. Will we see a card as well? Sander Ruud entered seconds ago, and right away gets involved. There's a look.
Oh, Mike, I just realized. So the gear is going to go to Matthews.
Clearly a foul.
Have to be back on the 29th.
I could have seen it booking there as well, but it is just a free kick in the way for the Independents. There's Clay Dimmick. Jefferson Amaya now. Finds Jaime. Christopher Jaime plays one in towards Maru. Valentine nods it away. It's retained by Manin over for Ortiz. Baquero bends one over the byline. John Baquero, the native of Spain, came to the U.S. to play his college soccer at Wake Forest. Won the prestigious Herman Trophy, which was also won by his head coach, Mike Jeffries, a Herman Award winner back in his stellar playing days at Duke, where he not only started the soccer team, he also double majored in electrical engineering and public policy at Duke, one of the premier institutions in the world. So Mike Jeffries, one of those guys who could have chosen a couple of different career paths, and I'm sure he would have been plenty successful in any one of them. He elected to follow his soccer dreams, 3 caps with the U.S. men's national team, now the longtime manager of the Independents. Jaime lays it off for Dimmick. Dimmick's cross blocked by Rosa. Quickly tosses in for Baquero. Baquero angles one over. It's a bit of an awkward play for Sutton to have to make, and he does track to get there. Alex Sutton, the first goalkeeper signing in club history, launches long for McLaughlin. McLaughlin does well to win a throw-in. Reed Valentine. Sander Ruud. Kruger. That ball crossed in. Sarasota asking for a handball to no avail. Jaime also looking for a whistle. We'll head out and will be Independence possession. Dimmick, acres of space for the captain of this team. Clay Dimmick has played every minute of every USL 1 match he's played since April 25th of 2022. Here he is, Dimmick rolls it in, and O'Dwyer there. But if you add up the full 90s he's played, you can actually travel round trip to the moon in the amount of consecutive minutes he's played in USL League One. It's about between 6 and 7 straight days of playing for Dimmick. He is the face of this franchise. 8th season with the club, 5th year captain. He's one of the reasons why this club has been so consistent over the years, as Skinner knocks it out for Jaime. Christopher Jaime drives it in. Lifted out by Rosa. Only as deep as Raoud Manin. Manin. Jaime. Switched over for Dimmick. Baquero cuts inside. John Baquero drives it in. Headed away and lifted backwards. Rude. Could not win it. Well done by Jefferson Amaya. Skinner swings one in over Baquero. Dimmick on the back post wins a corner. Prolonged spell of possession culminates in an Independence corner kick. Will be Javan Romero to send this in. Only the second corner kick of the match for Charlotte. Romero, experience with the Mexico youth national team. Huge upside for the young center back. Low delivery by Romero, directed on frame, and Sutton hauls it in. Alex Sutton, he conceded the 3 goals in the first 14 minutes, but since then he's made some impressive saves. There is only so much that he can do as the goalkeeper. Jaime. His angling ball doesn't get to the intended target. I have to say, I love the trumpeter who frequents these matches. Gonna fly now from the Rocky movie. His most recent tune. Now the final countdown. I've heard some Yeah by Usher as well. Here's Jaime. Finds Maru. Ortiz. Vigo Ortiz turns on the Jets. Ortiz. Valentine as well to block it away. Henry Valentine getting the start today after scoring his first goal of the season last match. The Dallas, Texas native, son of Matt Valentine, the USL Championship side at Atletico Dallas co-owner, co-founder. That club will begin playing in 2027, and what a splash move they made, signing a legend of El Tri, the Mexican national team, in Chicharito, who has played for some of the biggest clubs in the world. He will be a part of that inaugural Atletico Dallas side next year. A lot of excitement there. Here's Bolaños. Rude. Burlew. Burlew drives it in. Chested down towards Rude, and it's volleyed on frame. Levy the save, and Kruger could not finish. Garrett McLaughlin, a stinging hit, but Matt Levy up to the challenge. This was absolutely hammered on frame, and Levy in our black tie bus charters replay showing his stuff. Changes now for both teams. It's Jordan Bender who heads on. Last Saturday was his first appearance since June 10th. He enters, as does Miles Lyons for Charlotte. He replaces Jefferson Amaya, just the second change of the match for Charlotte. The first non-injury change. Remember, back in the first half, Matisse Geoffroy departed early after being in pain. Season tickets are still available for the 2026 season, with packages starting at just $5 per match. Lock in your seats today by scanning the QR code or visiting tickets.charlotteindependence.com to secure your spot with the Charlotte Independence. Maru, a perplexed look on his face. Aquafina is the official water and hydration partner of the Charlotte Independence. When the game heats up, cool down with Aquafina. Swebu Maru, the culprit in that last foul, but what a day it's been for him. His 11th goal this season. He's now scored in 4 straight and 5 of his last 6. And he adds to his Golden Boot lead with 11 goals in the season. Speaking of Golden Boots, Emiliano Terzaghi, the all-time goal leader in USL League One, getting set to enter for Sarasota. And here he comes. Emi Terzaghi, 3-time league MVP, 63 career League One goals. The GOAT has made his way onto the pitch, and he replaces Brendan Kruger.
Paradise substitution. That'll be number 32, Emiliano Terzaghi. In for number 18, Brendan Kruger.
Terzaghi brought in by Sarasota from Portland Hearts of Pine back in June. He hardly played for Portland, just 3 appearances for them in league play. Since joining Sarasota, this is his 6th appearance. A goal and an assist in his debut against Union Omaha. So already a productive tenure for Emi Terzaghi. Free kick won by Sarasota. Sander Ruud Anderson Rosa. Ready in the free kick. Rude to the left, Rosa to the right. It is Rude who drives it right at Levy. Might as well test him at this point in the match. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, such as USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app. O'Dwyer. Waters. Moves it along. And Levy patiently collects it. Final 15 minutes of this match. A match that has been controlled from the opening moments. There was that roughly 25 minute delay. But man, Charlotte came out on fire. Second minute goal by Suebu Maru. John Vaccaro added in the 8th. Christopher Jaime, the finishing touches in the 14th. Here's Garrett McLaughlin. Dimmick loops it away. With McLaughlin of the pitch, we have 2 of the 3 all-time goal leaders in league history out there for Sarasota. Terzaghi leads the way with 63 all-time goals. McLaughlin, 35 all-time goals. I'm not the best math guy, but 98 combined League One goals between those two. And you really can't tell the story of this league without talking about those two guys. And a card will come out against Clay Dimmick. Dimmick just dragging Jordan Bender. Look at her black tie bus charters replay. Rude and Waters have a word. Rude, a dangerous player taking set pieces. We've seen a plethora of crisp deliveries from him this year. 6 assists on the season for Sander Rude. Can he kickstart something here? He leaves it short. It's Rosa who screams it a few rows deep. Fans, get ready. Beginning September 12th, we are launching our brand new Kick It and Win It halftime competition. Want a chance to compete in the field? Just be at the match. We'll be selecting contestants live from the crowd, and you could be playing for incredible prizes like a big screen TV, a Blackstone grill, an Xbox, and much more. Don't miss your chance to step on the pitch and kick it and win it at halftime. Matt Levy, 12 minutes plus stoppage time away from his 5th clean sheet of the season, and it would be his 2nd in a row. Here's Terzaghi. O'Dwyer. Bender, check that. Burlew hustles to get there, and he does get there, but Skinner wins it off of him. Terzaghi finds Rude. Here's Waters. Terzaghi again. Waters angles one in. Romero wins the header and the foul. Gatorade is the official sports drink provider of the Charlotte Independents. After a long day in the field or at the gym, make sure to replenish those electrolytes with Gatorade's many flavored sport drinks. Sutton showing good composure at the back. That's a poor giveaway by Valentine. Start to look ahead for these two teams. Prominent clash coming up for Charlotte. Next Saturday, they'll take on Forward Madison in Madison, Wisconsin, where the Mingos have been outstanding. They're unbeaten at home this season, 7-0-2. Those are the also top two attacking teams in the league. So expect some goals in that match. What a job Mac Lazer's done with his team, going from a squad that did not reach the playoffs last year and was dead last in goals to a team that is in the upper echelon of the league right now and sitting second in goals, only behind this Independence team, who add 3 more to their ledger today so far. Terzaghi works it in. Terzaghi's ball to Rude, grabbed by Matt Levy. Meanwhile, Sarasota will, at long last, head home for a league match on Wednesday against Chattanooga. That will be their first home league match since June 13th. This team has had multiple lulls in the schedule. Now, one of the reasons for that is they had a match postponed at the beginning of this month, but there were also some design stretches where they just weren't playing many matches. This is Sarasota's 4th league match since the start of July. That is it. It is August 15th, a month and a half, and they've played just 4 league matches. That follows a very busy first chunk of the season, especially back in May. Terzaghi lifts it on for Burlew. Burlew hits it and puts it home! Wow, what a finish! Roberto Burlew, quite the hit, and Sarasota is on the board late in the Queen City. Starts with his Terzaghi ball, and he does the rest. My goodness, that is a daunting angle for him to score from. Impressive finish by the former University of Wisconsin standout. 82nd minute goal by Burlew. There goes the clean sheet. It also opens up a little bit of life for Sarasota. Crazier things have happened, though it will be a corner kick for Charlotte. Second goal of the season for Burlew.
Number 10, John Vaquero, teed up.
John Vaquero will send this in, although he does have Ortiz short if he so chooses. It's short for Vigo Ortiz. Charlotte content to hit a little clock as Romero drives it across. Skinner settles. Skinner, the Charlotte Independence Academy product. 1-2 back for Skinner. Vaquero knocks it over to Sutton, no trouble. Santa Rude. It's a through ball, finding McLaughlin. McLaughlin turns the corner on Romero. Recovered by Bender, good read there. Rude curls it across, headed, and a whistle comes in. Chandler O'Dwyer beside himself at that whistle. But there is inspired play here from Sarasota late in the match. Mika Elavara did say that the resolve of his team is incredible. He's been impressed with some of those bounce-back moments throughout the season. Now they've hung through some adversity. They do get a goal late in this one, but maybe too little too late. Charlotte getting set to make a trio of changes.
And we have multiple substitutions.
And here come the changes.
For your Jacks.
For the first time in a league match since July 18th, Kevin Riascos makes his way on. Tabu Nare heads on for his 16th appearance of the season. And also entering is Stefano Pino, a new member of this squad, just his second appearance in league play with them. Pino was signed back on July 30th. Stefano spent last season with Union Omaha, 4 goals and 3 assists with them. Previously one of the top players in the old NASL, the North American Soccer League. So a veteran player, 35 years old. And he's getting some run, his second league match, 3rd overall appearance. It's played in, Terzaghi went after it. Riascos beats him to the spot. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day in the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for complete USL TV listings.
On your Carolina Ascent in their first game of the season, winners by a 1-0 margin.
Charlotte minutes away from moving to the top of the USL League One table. Squad that got off to that 1-2-2 start to the season. But here in mid-August, they will be top of the table, barring a miraculous surge here. Burlew trying to make things happen against Tabo Nare, but it is Nare who wins the battle. Nare initially joined the club at a 25-day contract, but signed a full deal back in April. That follows him having been signed with Tormenta before the club announced that it wouldn't be playing this season. So he became available, and the Independents scooped him up. Sander Ruud has it set. Ruud flutters it in. Headed away by Koulibaly. Nodded back into the mix. Levy lost his footing. Oh my. See the reaction from Terzaghi. Hands to his face. Levy struggling. McLaughlin whistled for the foul. Initial indications suggest 4 minutes of added time. Ortiz goes at Burlew. Ortiz, did he win a corner? He did, and Burlew shown yellow for dissent.
And a yellow card presented to number 2, Roberto Burlew.
Just a frustrating night for Sarasota. This team winless in the last 4, minutes away from falling to winless in 5 in a row. Miles Lyons. And out of the reach of Ortiz. And with that, we have entered stoppage time at the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. American Legion Memorial Stadium in Charlotte. This venue was originally opened back in 1936 as a part of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Works Progress Administration, the WPA, which was a key piece of his New Deal agenda. There was multiple renovations over the years to American Legion Memorial Stadium. Now serves as the home venue for multiple sports teams across multiple different sports, including the Independents. Also including the Carolina Ascent, who earlier tonight won 1-0 in their first match of the Gainbridge Super League season. Lachlan wins the foul. Aptly so, the final countdown blares through the American Legion Memorial Stadium stands as Chizagi works it back for Rude. And a whistle comes in. Levy will wave his teammates forward. Dominant night of the office for the Jacks, who will pick up a 4th consecutive win. And a whistle comes in, card comes out against Aaron Walker. And there comes another, there's a red. Walker's night has come to an end. And the player coach will also miss next match against Chattanooga.
Red card presented to number 4, Declan Waters.
Check that. They'll say it was Declan Waters who picked up the red card. Well, Walker got the yellow card. We'll sort this out here. It is, in fact, Aaron Walker. So Walker's making his way off the pitch. And his night has come to an end. And a frustrating evening goes from bad to worse for Sarasota, who now lose an integral piece of their midfield for the rest of this match and for next match against Chattanooga. Jaime lays it off. That is just wide. How much more time will there be from Benjamin Meyer and company as Alex Sutton launches long? Tabonare is there. A little bit past the 4 minutes, we did have that red card stoppage. Burlew will heave this into the mix. Headed down, stays loose. Valentine was there. Koulibaly, who had a strong outing, sends it out for a throw. Sutton drives one in. It's whiffed, but falls neatly to Levy. And that will do it. 4 straight wins for Charlotte as the Independents kick off this match with 3 goals in the first 14 minutes and hold on from there. 3-1 the final score. And Charlotte Independents all alone atop the USL League One standings. And this was a tough decision because there were a couple of guys who contended for this, but our Aquafina man of the match goes to Christopher Jaime. Jaime, his first goal of the season, his 5th assist of the season, a goal and assist in this match, a guy who just everything runs through him. Mike Jeffries called him the linchpin. Every opposing coach I speak to ahead of an Independence broadcast, they just gush about what Jaime does on the pitch. Such a skilled player, and his skill was on full display tonight. Multi-goal contribution performance, and for good reason. He is our Aquafina man of the match. Jaime and company catapults Union Omaha for first place in the USL League One standings. Now the Owls will play tomorrow, so they can reclaim first, but for at least about 24 hours, it will be the Independents atop the table. Full-time brought to you by Courtyard Marriott. 3-1 the final.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Your Charlotte Independents!
Want an affordable and exciting outing for the whole family? The Charlotte Independence has you covered. Introducing the Charlotte Independence Family 4-Pack. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, starting at only $80. It's everything you need for a family night filled with soccer fun. Come see your Charlotte Independence play at American Legion Memorial Stadium. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your family 4-pack today at charlotteindependence.com.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive
Babe,
heartwarming
it's
story.
8 a.m.
Coming up next as well.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
3-1 the final score. Charlotte Independence rolls against Sarasota Paradise. Final score brought to you by Courtyard Marriott. The Jacks atop the table with now 42 points and 4 consecutive wins. Diving in to our full match highlights. Minute 2 is where we kick things off in our full-time highlights, brought to you by Novant Health. Sega Koulibaly, John Baquero, Swaybu Maru. Tic-tac-toe, and it's an opening salvo about 120 seconds into this match, and that is lovely ball to lovely ball, and then just a little header finish. The Golden Boot leader, and he has been cooking here in 2026. 11th goal of the season for Swaybu Maru. We move on to the 8th minute. Christopher Jaime, he was our man of the match, brought to you by Aquafina, and this is why. The takeaway, the dish, and Baquero on the doorstep to tap in. Sitter for John Baquero, and he would not be denied. Made it 2-0 8 minutes through, and the scoring was not done. Christopher Jaime had the assist on the previous goal. This time he says, I'll take it myself, as he gives his team the 3-0 lead. His first goal of the season, his first goal in league play with the Jacks since joining the club ahead of last season. Look at that reaction from one of the premier midfielders in this league. However, Sarasota did make some noise late. 82nd minute, the substitute, Roberto Burlu, with a beautiful finish from a daunting angle. That was a challenging hit, but he's able to finish off his second goal of the 2026 campaign. And he made the most of his playing time in half number 2, but it was too little too late as Charlotte rolls 3-1. And now a look at our Novant Health full-time statistics. The numbers actually ended up being fairly even. +2 in shots, +2 in shots on target for the Jacks. Possession numbers favoring Sarasota, as were the corner kicks. But again, it was that first 15 minutes, which is where Charlotte is at their absolute best. They've dominated teams early on in matches. It was no different tonight against Sarasota, as the Independents are now in first place with a 3-1 win. The Independents return back to Matthews Sportsplex as the Jacks face off against AV Alta on Friday, August 28th. Make sure to get your tickets now so you don't miss out on the fun. First kick set for 7 p.m. And we appreciate all of you tuning in and supporting the Jacks. We look forward to having you tune in for the next match. A huge thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. For our entire fantastic team, I'm John Gross saying so long. Independence victorious, 3-1 the final.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.